Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Underrail. And on this episode, we are going to be continuing where we left off. Now, I did go back to town. I did get healed up, as you guys can see right there. And we are going to come back in here and take a look around. Now, on the last episode, we cleared out all the Rat Hounds in this area over on the left-hand side. As you can see, it's pretty much empty. But we didn't go through the front gate. So we're going to go through the front gate and see if there's anything up here for us. We also, or I should say I forgot, to go ahead and initialize the power in this room right here, and it's the power generator. You do have to put the flux capacitor in there and then come back in here and hit the on button. So now it is activated. It's kind of a cool little illusion on there. You can hear in the background a rat hound howling, and that means there's one somewhere close by, like on the same screen as you are right now. So there's 12 bolts. We're definitely going to take those, maybe sell those down the road or use them as a backup weapon. I'm guessing he's going to be down this way, to be honest. So we might not get attacked right away, but make sure that you're healed up. Make sure you have your weapon completely activated just in case, reloaded, I should say, just in case he does come down here. Now, we went ahead and got a supercharged lithium cell. These are incredibly good to get. They're fairly expensive, at least at the early stages, and you're going to use quite a few of them. So anytime you see these, definitely pick them up. They are awesome. And I wouldn't sell them either. I would hold on to them. Even if you have 50 of them, hold on to them, because at some point you probably will use them. Maybe 50 is a little high, but you get the picture. They're very, very nice to have. We got 7.62mm standard rounds, 2 of those, some side boosters, and some health hypos. We'll definitely take those, because we can use all the side boosters we get. Cocktails, these are really, really nice. As you can see right there, 35 to 50 heat damage and a 50% chance to catch fire, suffering additional 150% of the original damage over 3 turns. The fuel from the cocktail sets the ground on fire. Creatures standing in the fire suffer heat damage equal to 6 to 15% of their maximum health, plus an additional 7 to 29, depending on the intensity of the fire at that spot, while creatures moving through the fire suffer 1/3 of that damage per tile. That's not something they used to do. The actual fire on the ground is not something you used to get from these types of things. So that is fairly cool, and we are definitely going to be using that here in some time in the future. 8.6mm standard rounds, we got 4 of those. 5mm standard rounds, we got 5 of those. We've already gotten all the border guards orders that we can study, but we'll go ahead and pick that up, and we got another health hypo. Let's see, anything over here? We got 1 box. And you need the hacksaw to open that up. So let's go ahead and activate our hacksaw. Let's move this over so I can see what I'm doing. And we will definitely be hacking this, guys. These usually have something fairly, I guess I shouldn't say fairly decent, because sometimes they have sucky crap inside, but it's usually worth it. Now, this is a 7.62mm hawker. We are using a hawker, but I think it's a 5mm hawker. In fact, let me look at that real quick while we have it open. No, that's not what I wanted to look at. Here we go. Yeah, it's a 5mm hawker, only 7 to 12 mechanical damage, but 5mm rounds is what I have the most of, for now. We do have a few 7.62mm rounds, but they're the special JHP rounds that do more damage versus organic targets than armor, and I like saving those for really, really tough creatures. So we really can't use this weapon as much as we might want to. It is better 7 or 8 to 19, 20 AP rather than I think the 12 that I'm using on this one. 16, okay, so it's using an extra 4 action points a turn. Range is 10. The optimal setting is 7. Critical chance is 7%. And it can hold up to 16 rounds in its magazine. We're definitely going to take it, and we'll even put it on, but there's not much we can do with it, I guess, at this point. Let's see, 7.62 rounds. Let's go ahead and load that up. It's only going to have 2 rounds in it for now. I could use the JHP rounds, and it would have a little bit more in it, but you know, I think I'm going to leave it like that for now. Of course, before you sell a weapon, you have to remove the rounds from inside of it before the shopkeeper will take it, so keep that in mind as well. Got 2 guys up here. Let's see, can I get the jump on them? I've tried doing this in the past, and my jump on these guys just has not been that good, to be honest. So we got a 38% chance to hit these guys from this distance, and I do have to move up 1 square. So let's see if we can get a few rounds. Ooh, nice, negative 20 critical hit. That is fantastic, guys. That is amazing. Wow, I did not think we'd be doing that well. And of course, there is a random factor in it all. So you can try this 3, 4, 5 times in a row from the same distance. and never quite get that kind of hit again. So yeah, it's just kind of random. Sometimes you do well, sometimes you do not. 27. I think that's the highest we've gotten from this so far. Come on. He's going to get a couple hits on us, but that's all right. It's just a few. Oh, just a few. Plus 1 -15 critical hit. Jeez, you had to throw that in there, didn't you? These guys, oh man. Okay, let's go ahead and end our turn. What do we got? Adrenal gland, biology 40. We'll definitely take those. What do we got? Another adrenal gland, biology 40. Rat Hound leather, quality 16, tailoring 12. Now, you may be wondering, why do you want to keep the lesser quality, you know, Rat Hound pelts? They're not really worth all that much. You're not going to use them for very much. Well, at this level, my skill is pretty low, and having those low quality pelts gives me something I can actually make more armor out of. So that's definitely something I want to do. Now, this area is going to be a little sticky, and I don't know if we can do it. In fact, let me go ahead and reload my ammo before we go any further into this, and let me throw on one of these cocktails just for giggles, guys. Just for giggles, just to see how well this works out. Oh, yeah, they're going to get right on top of me. I knew it was going to be too good to be true. We're not going to be able to use that. To be honest, I don't think so. Look how big it is. It's pretty big, and if you set it up perfectly so that it lands exactly where you want it to, remember, your throwing has a factor in this, and if he misses even slightly, you're going to be on fire as well. So, yeah, may not be a good idea, but we're going to try it. We're going to try to throw this in the spot that we want. Come on, do a good job, and you light yourself on fire. You are something else. Look how much damage my guy just took. Ugh, okay. You're going to have to run out of that area. Oh, I don't know how well this is going to work. Of course, they're all dead. Did I get experience for that? I don't know if I even got experience out of that. Let's go ahead and use a health hypo just because, and just sit here and watch it. Let's see how well these guys do. Yeah, we have to wait for this fire to end. That was way more, you know, overkill than we really needed. Kind of a waste, if you ask me. But I did kind of want to show you guys what this does and just how nasty it really is. So there's the end of the turn. I don't need to end my turn anymore. I just have to sit here and wait for the flames to dial down. They will eventually fall off, but remember, don't walk over them because you're going to get damaged. It may take a while. And there we go. Can we attack this guy? If we can attack him, we can bring him down here. Oh, come on. Where's he at? I can't quite see him. Oh, of course, now we'll be able to see him. Yes, now that the fire's not there. Oh, he's actually running away from us. Let's go over there and see if we can get him. He's afraid because what we did to his little pals over there completely massacred them. Dang it, really? I can't hit this guy? Oh, now he comes. No, he's still running away. Come on. Ah, come on. I don't want to waste all my ammo. I am wasting all my ammo. Jeez. This guy is a little butthead. Now he's going to come over here and hit me. Okay. So now you feel like playing. Now that I've wasted, what, 4 or 5 rounds on you? There we go. You are dead. Oh, man. I can't believe I wasted all that on these guys. So overkill. Rat Hound leather armor, 23 or 33 quality. Nice. 26 tailoring. And we got the old man's watch, an old watch, miscellaneous. You found this old wristwatch inside of a dead Rat Hound of all places. We're going to go ahead and take that, search the other body, and of course you got the adrenal gland, the biology 40. Now, I know what's coming. I know what's coming, and I'm just going to give you guys a heads up because it's not going to be that big of a surprise. There's going to be a big, tough enemy coming up here, guys, and he's going to wipe the floor with you. It's going to happen. I'm going to show it to you so you know what to expect. We're going to try to take him out, but do not think for a second you're going to have very much of a chance at this guy at this early stage. Now, you do have these explosives, and you can kind of draw back some of the enemies to use this explosive barrel on them, but it's very difficult. It's not an easy thing to do. Now, before we go into that fight, we're going to go ahead and eat a burrow burger. It's going to give me 1 extra constitution for 20 minutes, which means now I have more hit points, and we're just going to try that out, guys. We're going to see if that makes any difference whatsoever. I don't think it will. I think these guys are going to wipe the floor with me. If I'm lucky, they're going to wipe the floor with me. If I'm unlucky, they're going to do all sorts of unspeakable acts to my body. Hey, get out of here. This is my territory. Sorry, my bad. I'll be leaving now. I'm reclaiming this outpost in the name of the Southgate Station, or I'll just need to take a look around. Not anymore, attack. So, we're going to go through the conversation just so I can show it to you guys, but my best, suggestion on this is to say, sorry, my bad, I'll be leaving now, and then when you come out here, you attack first. You throw a cocktail in, you do some damage, close the door, let them all roast inside, do something like that. Because if you just come in here and say, I'm reclaiming the outpost, haven't you vultures taken enough already? Caves belong to no station. Now get the heck out of my home before I bolt in your ugly face. He's going to attack you now, guys. All right, I'm leaving. That's the choice we're going to be going with. I guess we'll have to do this a hard way attack. He's just going to kill you. This guy has a really, really good crossbow, and he'll do like 36 to 26 points of damage every hit, and he gets 2 shots. And at this range and at this level, that may completely and totally kill you. Not only that, but he has pets. These guys actually follow his order and will come out here and attack you. So, yeah, just something to be aware of. So, let's come out here. Let's get ready for this. Let's go into the cocktail, and man, I hope he actually hits it where we want him to hit it. He only has a 25% chance, 30% chance right there. Come on, dude. Get it in there. Yes! Nice. Okay, now close the door. Yes, you guys, suckers. And you can see it's kind of frozen there because we can't see what's actually going on. So I'm going to go ahead and end my turn. You can hear them getting hurt. And they haven't come back out. The humans in the game can open doors. The dogs and things of that sort cannot. So you're pretty much safe here until this guy opens the door. But remember, it requires action points for that to happen on his part, and so you may get that first shot. So I'm going to keep ending the turn. In fact, let's go ahead and reload our ammo while we wait. Do it again. Keep going. Okay, so the fire is almost gone. Let's go ahead and open the door and see what we have left in here. There is some Rat Hound, so let's go ahead and attack the Rat Hound. You are dead, mister. Now, I don't think we got experience out of that. I'll have to go back and watch, but that may be a downside. If we're not getting experience out of these kills, it may not be worth it to do it because we need all the experience we can get at this point. Now, I'm just letting that fire die down before I get anywhere close to it because I don't want to catch on fire again. So we got a health hypo and 2 bandages. That's actually a pretty nice tactic to use with those cocktails. Unfortunately, I used both of them. I don't have any more left. So we're going to have to make some more of those or get some more of those, and hopefully we can find what we need for that. So definitely hold on to them. Don't waste them on, little enemies like I did. But I wanted to show you what they did. 7.62 millimeter standard round, 6 of them. Now we can actually reload that weapon fairly well. It's not a full reload clip, but it's not too bad. Health hypo and anticoagulant. It's a component. Prevents clotting of blood and blood-like substances. It's an essential component in liquid regeneratives. So we need, what is it, biology 10. Let's see, what about in this box? Hacking 17, so we need to hack it again. You can see it's using 5 energy per hack. So we're at 20 right now. As soon as that goes in there, it's going to be at 15 out of 30, and you'll need to reload or recharge that up at some point down the road. Caltrops. A caltrop is an anti-personnel weapon made of 2 or more sharp nails or spines arranged in such a manner that one of them always points upwards from a stable base. Caltrops can be deployed to injure and slow down enemies. Deploys regular caltrops to the target area. Anyone who steps on a caltrop suffers 3 to 5 mechanical damage and loses 5 movement points. If target has no movement points, it loses action points instead. Stepping on a caltrop cannot deal a fatal blow, so it can't kill the enemy, but it can do some serious damage to him. And as you can see, this guy has quite a few stuff. If you did not kill him as quickly as we did, he will use the health hypo. So keep that in mind. He will heal himself, and you will have to keep hitting him over and over and over again until you work his life back down. Or you need to kill him very, very quickly like we did, and he'll have it on his body. And you'll find other enemies in the game that will also have this ability where they actually have health hypos on them. If you stun them and then kill them, you'll find a lot more on their corpses. I don't have that option with this just yet. I don't have any weapons that will stun. As a mage, I did, so I found these all the time and actually had a nice supply. Plus, I wasn't getting hit because the enemy was stunned. On this one, we're going to have a little bit harder time. So, burrower poison, we've got 3 bolts of this. It, as you can see, when this is used on you, as I'm sure you will actually see that when you first come over here, it does a lot of damage. Poison that deals 7 damage every turn and actually stacks up to 5 times on you, which means he can shoot you 5 times with this, each one of those doing 7 damage. So 7 times 5, and every single turn, that's how much it's hitting you for. That's a lot of freaking damage, especially at this stage of the game. So be very careful with these and use them on enemies that really need that extra damage per second. Steel or shock steel combat knife. This steel knife can be a quick and deadly close quarter weapon against unarmored or unsuspecting targets. The electric shock generated mounted on the knife discharges electricity on impact that strikes multiple targets. That's what they're talking about right there. That electrical charge is a really, really good spell that mages get, and it bounces from one enemy to the next to the next. I think it can hit up to 3 or 4 enemies at the same time if they are very close to each other. The first enemy gets hit the hardest, the other ones, they get hit a slight amount, and the first guy gets stunned where the other ones just take damage. So that's kind of a nice thing to get when you're in very, very tight quarters and there's a lot of enemies around. It does 7 to 12 mechanical damage. Impact speed is very low. Base action points is 12, so very low on the action points, which is nice. Range is melee, so right there on top of the enemy. Critical chance 10%, and critical damage bonus 115%. That's higher than any of the other ones we've had so far that have all just been 100. Bypass is 60% of target's energy shield. We haven't seen energy shields, so that really doesn't concern us just yet. Damage increased by 2% for every point in strength above 5. I have some pretty good strength, so I'll probably get like an extra 6 or 8% on my damage if I use this. On hit, inflicts 4 to 7 electrical to the primary target and 2 to 4 electricity to all nearby enemies, costs 3 energy. So it actually costs energy. Those cells that I was talking about, you'll have to use on this to charge it up as you use it more and more. Incurs 125% of mechanical damage resistance and threshold. Energy is already fully maxed out because he never used it on us. Unfortunately, it did take some damage. The durability is 85 out of 300 because we attacked him. He took some serious damage on that one. And the same thing with his crossbow, which is a really nice crossbow, guys. This does a lot of damage. 12 to 25 mechanical, impact speed low, base action points 25 AP, range 14, optimal is 9, close quarter precision negative 10%, so don't do this as close quarter. Move and shoot precision. Basically, as a weapon, if you shoot and then you move to another spot and then you shoot again, you're going to lose a little bit of precision. If you stay in the same spot, you're going to have a better chance. So this one, you get a negative 10 if you keep moving and shooting and stuff like that. So don't do it too well with this weapon. Critical chance 8% and critical damage bonus 125%. Cures 125. Mechanical damage resistant against threshold, etc. on that one. You get the health hypo and 25 bolts. You get less bolts if he had used them, but he didn't use them, so we have a lot there. Of course, I am going through this stuff one at a time at the early stages for people who are coming to the game for the first time, may want to know some of the stuff that we've learned as we play through the game. But later on, I'll just kind of be like, oh, we found that before. I won't read every single thing. You got a chew toy, which is an oddity, an old dog's chew toy. Pick up to study this item to gain 150 points of experience. You can study this type of item up to 1 time. That's it, just 1 time thing. We'll definitely take it, and we'll look around over here. Remains. What do we got here? A fancy Rat Hound ear oddity. Pick up to study this item to gain 75 points of experience. You can study this type of item up to 3 times. This will be the first time we found it, and so we will study that. If you go up here to the top right, you will see oddities, and you can see all the ones you've studied, all the ones that you have room to study more, and little gray areas for the other ones that you have yet to find. So there's a lot of oddities in this game. I could have told you that without looking at that thing because I found a lot of them on my last playthrough. But yeah, there's a lot to look at in this game. So let's keep going. Actually, before we go, let's turn this power station on. Yeah, baby. Power station is up and running. We got a Rat Hound leather, 29 quality, 23, crafting skill. Let's go through the door. We got 12 minutes left on our burger. Yes, this guy is nice and full. He's doing really well. Let's come over here. What's in there? Now, be very, very careful with these mine shrooms. Normally, where you will find mine shrooms, you will find the side beetles. But in this one, there's no side beetles. You can go ahead and pick up the mine shroom. Another thing to remember, and I don't know if it's going to be the same way now that the game is fully done, but these mine shrooms, they do grow back. So where you find them, you can come back to them in, say, 20, 30, 40 minutes, and there may be another one there for you, which is definitely something you can do to make a little bit of money. You can pick those up, make a side booster out of it, take it back to the town, sell it for a little bit of cash, and you will have made a fair bit of money out of that. The elevator is fully operational. Go to the lower levels. Okay, so let's go to the lower levels, guys, and we'll look around a little bit down here. Let's see what's in the locker. Ooh, pick lock. I always love pick lock, and I don't know if it's because of my old days playing like Fallout, where when you pick lock something, you get experience for doing it, but I just like taking things that shouldn't have been able to get into, so it's just kind of one of those weird things. Let's see, what do we got here? We got another oddity. Omega ID card. Having one of these must have meant a lot back in the glory days of Omega. Nowadays, it serves as a arbitrary. Pick up, study this item to gain 75 points of experience. You can study this item up to 10 times, so a little bit more often than any of the other items we found so far. And 2 health hypos, which we'll definitely be happy to take. Oh, nice. Antidote Medicine. This is a powerful cocktail of great variety of antibodies that contract a large spectrum of toxins that counteract. Okay, so removes up to 3 stacks of poison. Wow. Not just 1 stack, but 3 stacks. That's nice. Syringe is a component you're going to use in like health hypos and things of that sort. Is a simple pump consisting of a plunger that fits tightly in a tube. It can be used to create various medical consumables and other items that need to be injected fluids into your body. Side booster, definitely going to take that. Border, yeah, we've already seen that. And 2 side boosters. Wonder why they're not stacked. Huh. I don't know on that one. That one's kind of weird why they're not stacked on that. Let's keep a look around, make sure we're not missing anything. Now, normally when you find something like this, a doorway leading down, you're going to get into a fight. So make sure you are prepared before going in there. And I might as well get that last round put back in there because we only used 1 on that last fight. So let's go ahead and get in here and see what enemies we're going to find. I know they're going to be around the corner. Now, I have come down here on previous playthroughs, but it's been a while. We got pretty far into the game, and you just never know what you're going to find. Like, they could have added new enemies. Sometimes the Rat Hounds, they do kind of move around a little bit. They bathe in certain areas, and you just can never quite know. Like, you go through the same area twice, and they'll be different each time you go through. So, let's see. Can we open that? Nope, I knew it was going to be locked. Most of these things, most of the ones that you'll find in, like, hidden rooms will always be locked. And, of course, you can get better hacksaws that use a little bit more power, but they give you more skill, so you can open better ones. 7.62 millimeter Hawker. We already have this as 8 to 20. Let's see, is this one 8 to 20? No, it's not. So this one is the same weapon, but it's slightly better than the other one. And is this one? This one's slightly damaged too. And if you look at it, the mechanical durability on it is only 240, whereas this one is 300. So you can tell that one's better. We also get 2 bandages and 1 health hypo, so we'll definitely take that. We'll turn this on while we're here. Go ahead and open this. Oh, we got another one of those Omega ID cards. This will be the 2nd out of 10. And Blueprint Leather Armor contains detailed instructions on how to create leather armor. Download blueprints to your wrist pad. So we are definitely going to take that, and we're going to activate that here in a second too. Let's see, what do we got? Knife mold component, a mold for standard straight single-bladed knives. Mechanics 15, as well as more border guards, which we cannot use. So we'll come over here, second click, or right click on it, I should say. Come up here to our crafting menu. And now you'll see with leather armor, we have the thing, you can always just double click on it and it will fill it, or just click on it, I should say. It will fill it up for you. Tailoring is 23 because of the Rat Hound armor or leather we're trying to use. If you click off of it and click on it again, it will give you another one, and this one is 12, and we can actually do that. On the right hand side, it tells you what it will do for you. Resistance, mechanical 16, cold 6, and if I open up my inventory, you can see what we're wearing right now. Mechanical is 17, heat is 17, and cold is 6. So the one I have right now is actually better than these right here. So we're not going to make that. But if you go and add special paddings and things of the sort down here to the bottom, you can make a better item that doesn't have this decreased whatever that has on there. So keep that in mind. If you click on this, you'll see that one's 19, that one's 18, 17. So yeah, you'll get a different amount of mechanical and cold resist out of each one of these different leathers based off of how good the quality is. So keep that in mind. Unfortunately, we're not going to make any of those right now. We will make them later on so that we can sell them, but for now we're just going to avoid that. Now you can come out here, out the door if you really want to. Lockpicking is 12. Of course, we don't have very many lockpicks. We only have 9. So I'm going to kind of hold on to those for now, and we'll come out of this later. Actually, no, we'll go through that now, because I was just thinking, at least we have the choke point right here, and if there is enemies out here, we can use that to our advantage, I hope, and maybe be able to take out a few of them before they take us out. We can actually see where they're at as well, which is going to help us out in the long run. Let's come over here and look around. Yep, Rat Hound. Knew it was going to be around here somewhere. You could hear it, and, you know, it's just the right place for it. So let's go ahead and take this guy out. Boom, baby. Oh, yeah. Negative 18 is not too great. Wish we could get a little bit more damage out of this weapon. Unfortunately, my guy, you know, he's built for SMGs, and I just have not been able to afford one. There's a few in the shops, but they're worth a lot of money, so I'm hoping to find one here. Healthy animal heart, 25 biology, rat hound leather, 12 tailoring, and 15 quality. Now, I will make those, as I said before, and then sell them to the vendor if he wants them. But remember, in this game, the vendor wants what he wants, and if he doesn't, he won't buy it from you. You just can't go back there with tons and tons of crap and be like, hey, give me my stuff, you know, like, it's not going to happen. I don't think I can attack these guys through the gate. I think I have to open that myself. So let's go ahead and reload our weapon. We'll end our turn and see what these guys do as they get close. Yeah, let's end it. Yep, you can't come through here, buddy boy. Oh, yes. Oh, fantastic. This is awesome. You used to not be able to shoot through these things. So you guys are just going to just sit there and get killed. Yep, how does it feel, man? How does it feel? Oh, man, I love the fact that they put this in here. This is nice. I mean, this is the way it should be, because if you had a fence, you would be able to put the gun right through the little holes and shoot right through, and these guys would not be able to do anything to you. Come on. This is fantastic. This is why you have perception, to be able to find those areas and go through it. Come on, let me do it, let me do it. Oh, my gun is damaged. You know what? Before I waste any more rounds, let's just go ahead and repair my weapon. Ooh, I don't have enough action points? It won't let me... Can't be used in combat. Well, I guess I can't in combat, can I? I guess we'll just have to bear through it. There we go. In combat. Now we will repair it. Of course, it's 32 out of 180, and these do 150. So, yeah, right there on where we should. I mean, a little bit more damaged, and it would be fine. Now it's going to be fully repaired. Yep, fully repaired. And we could come through here if we really want to risk it. And I think that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to come through, and if we find any more enemies, we'll bring them back and close the gate on them. And that way we can kind of sit there without getting damaged, which I think is the best bet for us at this moment. Oh, let's run. Let's run it. Come on, let me run it. Let me run it. No, leave me alone. Not going to be able to make it, I don't think. I think they're going to be able to get in there, but if I can get them in that little choke point where I can get the enemies to be right there at the gate, I think ideally that's the best bet. Actually, what I'll end up doing is standing right in front of the gate in my turn. He'll be right here in front of me, and he'll hit me once maybe, and then I'll go through and close the gate. Come on, close it. Yeah, baby. How do you like them apples? Yeah, exactly. You guys can't do jack. That is nice. Okay, right here in your face. Right there. Just sit there and watch, guys. Just sit there and watch. You can't do anything about it. That's right. Oh, I love this technique. Oh, man. This is going to play such a huge role later on in the game. Although, this is kind of a downside, too, because now when you find enemies with weapons, they're going to be able to do the same thing to you. And you used to be able to kind of be able to hide behind some of this stuff, and that's not going to work. We're out of ammo? Seriously? Dang, we're going through our ammo like crazy. I don't know how much longer we can last like this. Come on. Let me kill him very quickly. Actually, let's use it, because why not? It's a free shot, and, you know, it recharges, so let's get as much damage as possible. There, you are dead, baby boy. Go ahead and end her turn. I don't have enough ammo for this gun, guys. I do not have enough ammo. We're going to have to go back to town and buy some. Jeez, this is nuts. 7.62 millimeter rounds. Okay, let's go ahead and reload this weapon over here. Oh man, we may have to actually switch to that one. Actually, let's take this one off. There we go. Unloading it, we'll go ahead and put this one on, which does more damage, and then I'll reload this one, and we'll switch to that one just in case. Because we don't really have a choice. What do we got? Okay, that's the one we want, right? Yeah. Okay, guys, let's go over there and loot these bodies, and then we'll end the episode here. Fancy Rat Hound ear. This Rat Hound was, we already done that before, and this will be the second time we found this item. Again, guys, I want to thank you all for watching. If you do enjoy these videos, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe. Definitely helps grow the channel, and I greatly appreciate it. Also, make sure to leave those comments down below, because I do love hearing back from you guys, and I cannot wait to hear what you guys think of this game and this this build. As soon as we get an SMG, I think we're going to kick some serious butt. Again, until next time. Hey guys, and welcome to the disembodied voice of AC Gamer. We are definitely going to be doing a lot more series in the future, but here are a few of them that you guys might find interesting. Of course, you're more than welcome to check them out. I would love to hear your comments. Again, if you do enjoy these videos, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe. It's definitely the indicator that I use to tell if you guys want to see more videos like that, of that particular game style, of that series in the long run. So when you guys leave comments down, it helps me decide whether we should keep doing it, as well as whether you want to see games like that in the future. And here are a few of them right here. I kind of picked out a few of different genres. We will be doing spotlights for other YouTubers in the future. So if you want to get a little shout out, definitely let me know. If you group with me, chances are you will get a shout out in here eventually. But for now, these are just 4 series that I have that I feel like could use a little bit more attention, and that you guys might actually enjoy as well. Thanks again for watching, guys, and we will definitely catch you all next time.